great.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a story though for right now.
Absolutely.
If you're spending time out in the sun, obviously I love that. I love the sun more than anybody. And
I hide from it.
we want you to be protected with your skincare. We're going to give you the #1 best-selling moisturizer from ELEMIS, the Pro-Collagen Marine Cream. That on its own is a $94 value. For $4.98 more, we're going to include their Skin Protection Fluid SPF 50, which is a $70 value. If purchased separately, $164 is what you'd expect to pay. But here at QVC, we do funny math when it comes to beauty, and we get it to you at a $19.80 easy pay, tonight with free shipping. No auto delivery on this, so you might want to stock up and get multiple sets. But let's talk about these two. I know we talked about Marine Cream briefly.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well, I don't think I've ever been more excited for you to get this home and try it, because this is our absolute latest and greatest innovation when it comes to sun protection. Now, I know you out there and me as well have had the challenge, and I'm sure you have, Alberti, trying every sunscreen under the sun, trying to find
metal.
It's like the holy grail, right? I feel.
Yeah.
Why do we not like them? Well, they are. They're greasy. They're thick, they're claggy, they leave a white cast on your skin. They cause you to break out. They cause your eyes to water and irritate. This will be the single best SPF experience you will ever have. This is illumination in a tube with a sun protection factor of 50. When do you ever get a factor 50 that looks like this? That looks so thin, so fluid, that's why we put the name in it, and just spreads, look, with no effort over your skin instantly. It becomes one with your complexion. Your makeup, your foundation will layer gorgeous on top of this, but on the days where you're not wearing it, look at what it's doing for your skin. It is lighting you up with radiance, brightness, luminosity, freshness. Now that's not an accident. That's to do with all of the amazing ingredients we've put in here. Yes, first and foremost, it is a sunscreen. It is SPF 50 for your skin, but we are ELEMIS. So that means we are giving you the most powerful and potent skin care ingredients in here. You have your padina pavonica seaweed, our #1 anti-aging algae within our Pro-Collagen range. And then we also have plant stem cells from Lithops. That is what's giving you that powerful firming and that lit from within glow.
You know, it's almost like a SPF serum. Like a milky serum.
It's a great way to describe it.
But it goes on last, right? It goes on last in your skincare routine.
This is your final step in your skincare routine every single morning. I also love the fact that it's in a tube, so I can throw this in to my bag, to my handbag. So when I am out and about actively in the sun and need to reapply, I've got it at the touch of my bag and I've applied it instantly.
Now, if you were just getting that at this price, I'd be happy. I know it's a $70 value, but I would gladly pay the $98.98 for that. We're also giving you the Pro-Collagen Marine Cream as well. Their #1 selling product. One best moisturizer at QVC in the UK 13 years in a row. Also, one sells every 13 seconds.
It does.
That on its own is a $94 value. If purchased separately, this is $164. You're getting it home for $19.80 on Easy Pay with free shipping. And here's the reason why, right? Take a look at your screen. You're gonna see the before and afters. If you picked up the first collection, still pick up this as well, because you can never get enough marine cream.
You can never have enough marine cream. And this is the original formulation, so you can always use this as your night cream and day cream as well. So that's why get more, absolutely. And with this, it's all about the results. It's all about the Whisper Light Cream Gel texture and the power and potency of our marine cream that delivers line and wrinkle reduction, skin firming effect, but also look at the comfort, the hydration, the plumpness and the radiance we've restored back to the skin. Now for this lady, after 2 weeks, what we want her to be doing is using sunscreen.
Of course.
After that, right?
Because you want to maintain the results.
And that's why we've teamed this up. Do you know that 90% of your skin aging comes from the sun?
Oh yeah, because it breaks down the collagen.
Yeah, so there's 2 types of aging, right? There's intrinsic and extrinsic, right? So the intrinsic is what we get from aging, just the clock passing by, right?
Inside,
Time. And then the other is from sun, environment, pollution, all those things. So what can we really do something about? our sun protection factor,
and
right?
you can see here, again, when you're using that marine cream, the results that you're getting, the sun protection from the fluid will help to maintain those results long term. I love this before and after because you could see in the before, like her skin, it almost looks like an accordion fold.
It does, doesn't
right?
it? Yeah.
All those lines, where are they 2 weeks later? And I say this all the time to stress it if you're brand new to watching QVC. The before and the after are still dry skin to dry skin.
Correct.
They didn't apply the moisturizers to her skin and then take the photo right away in a second.
No.
That's dry skin to dry skin, but you could see how much more hydrated it is, how much more youthful it is. Take a look at this next before and after, and if you're wondering, like, do I need to go to the doctor to get rid of those lines on my forehead? You don't. 4 weeks later, the lines are gone. And those are deep lines.
That is a deep furrow in the center of her forehead. But also look at the overall texture of the skin. And then in the after, how brighter, how smoother, how fresher the skin is. Everything from the lines, the wrinkles, to the pores, to the tone of the skin even was improved. So Ade is going to apply the Pro-Collagen Marine Cream first to show you that beautiful Whisper Light Cream Gel texture. By the way, the aromatic of our marine cream is beloved across the globe. It is rose and mimosa absolutes. It's just the most delicate little kiss of fresh floral aromatic, but also they're there for their therapeutic quality to the skin. Now watch our beautiful fluid protection SPF 50. This is going to go on the skin and blend in instantly.
Wait, Ade just said, wow. As she's applying it, because it disappears.
Disappears, but the protection is there. This is broad spectrum. That means both UVA and UVB. I also bring your attention to on the tube itself, it says PA with 4 pluses. That is the range and guidance on the UVA rating, and that is the highest it can go. So this has got the full spectrum protection for your skin from both UVA, A for aging rays, and UVB, B for burning rays, and that is your factor 50.
Oh, I never knew what UVA and UVB stood for.
Well, that's... Yeah.
You know, that Emer, she's gorgeous and a genius.
Not quite.
She's like, I'm not going to argue you on that. All right, here's what I will tell you. I know a value when I see one, and this one is truly that, because you're getting the #1 selling moisturizer from ELEMIS. That on its own would be a $94 value. You're getting that brand new protection fluid. That on its own would be a $70 value. If purchased separately, $164. You get it home today for just $19.80 and free shipping and handling. But there's no auto delivery, so you might want to stock up. A 714428 is your item number for that. Okay, I want to give you an update on our mega collection. We started the show with 1,300. We have 120.